All you alpha traders out there, how we doing? Let's get in this Discord. Doing. Prop it up. Let's see. Beautiful sunny day. A little chilly. Just a little chilly. Apparently the pump is on. Dollar must be dumping. Let's take a peek here. Let's scale this down a little bit. Let me scale this down a little bit. From what I'm seeing here, let me take a peek. Oh, a lot of shorts, huh? Just trying to get liquidated, aren't they? Let's see here. It's going down. Boom, boom, boom. Just taking a quick peek. Yeah. Yeah. Just by looking at this market, I have not. Let me go over here on the traditional. Look at Dixie. Dixie must be dumping. Oh yes, down 1%, eh? Hello. Let's see here.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Yeah, it looks a little low.
Yeah.
So while we're here on Dixie, let's start on Dixie. Give you some probabilities here. Already below the second standard deviation to the downside. 104.715. That's where that is at. 95 for Laplace is at 104.81. Let's see. Bottom side of the 68.3, about 105.46. Top side of the 68.3% Laplace distribution range, about 105.76. Top side second standard deviation up here, right by the center of the monthly range, 106.44 area, 95 for Laplace, just right below it at 0.42. Beautiful little probabilities. Let's see here. And Dixie is down below all this macro volatility. Let's take a peek here one more time. Yeah, you got the weekly. Wow. Daily cruising. This daily range dropping every day. Or from yesterday anyway. I guess it did go up a little bit. Let's see here. Rejecting off that monthly support level. That is the first monthly support level. Just rejected off of it and dumped out. Here's a second monthly support, 104.48. Interesting. Surprised it didn't go all the way down. You also got the second support on the weekly. Good. All right, give the probabilities on the dollar. And the support levels. We got some macro support levels. Good stuff. Since I am on traditional markets here, let's pop on gold, get the probabilities here. Of course, gold's going to have a little pump here. Center of the weekly. Hovering around, sent a wick down to the actually center of the daily. Right to the center of the weekly. Boy, ain't we got fun. We got the I don't know why I was just getting ready to say medium. Those damn pizza shops. Center of the monthly range, about 1934. We already know about that. Been testing it, right? Been finding support there. Interesting indeed. Where are? So, haven't really closed the candle today. Gold hasn't. Below the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace, which is at about 1943. Above the top side of the 68.3 right now at about 1955. Since Dixie is having a little slump here, let's get some second standard deviation levels. It's looking like 1969. Yep. 2SD to the top side, 1969. Now where's the 95 for Laplace at? Let's find you. Are they right on top of each other? No, they're not. Here it is up here. 1981.23. A big spread up here, top side, a lot tighter to the downside. But that 95, 1981. That was a good year. Well, I was a young teenager, about 13. Good stuff. Riding my BMX around, chasing girls. The good old times. Now kids are just inside playing on TikTok and stuff. It's all right. Let's see here. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, man. Gold's set up, right? Gold is set up. You close up here above the top side of the weekly. You're gonna start moving these daily ranges back up. That's what you want to see. You want to see a weekly above a monthly and start populating dailies above that. Always good time. Let me see here. The bottom of that monthly. Okay. I got the probabilities on gold. Let me see where silver's at. Silver had a nice little bounce too. because that thing was looking real weak yesterday. Good for silver. Good for silver. Same thing. I mean, you got a daily range down here. Good. Silver needs to close up here. Close up above the weekly and the monthly. Start populating dailies again up here. Silver's okay. Silver's okay. It was starting to look weak, right? I was talking about it yesterday. You're down here below all that macro volatility. Not good. Dixie needed to show some weakness for these metals to take off. Interested on copper. Yeah, copper's laying back 1%, where you got silver up 2.45. It looks like silver's leading the metal market today. I mean, I don't have them all up here, but copper, gold, and silver. Indeed. Boyle doing its thing up at 8.2%. Beautiful. Until this market opens 5 minutes, we can't really give any more probabilities. Let me see here. Let's go over to crypto. Get these BTC probabilities. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sol up 11%. Man, it was down by $50. Good stuff. Boy, there's a lot of buy pressure, man. A lot of buy pressure. Bottom of the weekly range. Closed 1 15-minute candle below it. Went up. Center of the daily. Pulled back. Now this time down. Didn't close one below it. Now we're back up above the center of the weekly. Top of the weekly at about 36.8. Got the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range, about 36.9 area. We're above the bottom, but I'll give it anyway. 36.4, 37 area. Let's scale this down. Where's that 1SD? 1SD a lot tighter to the downside. Downside 1SD, and that is normal distribution, $36,050 area. Top side 37,668 area. 95.4 Laplace to the top side. Let's see, what do we got? 37,946. The 95.4 Laplace to the downside, which is down here, right on top of each other with the 4-hour 99.7. Interesting. What do we got? 35,450. 35,450. Drop this down. Let me pull this in a little bit. There's that top, isn't it? Yeah, we got the only thing with crypto. Here's the top side of the monthly for Bitcoin, 40,800. Don't be shocked by the end of the month if you're looking at a $40,000 Bitcoin. Solana, on the other hand, about to go there. Let's get these probabilities really quick. Doing. All right, Sol, show me your magic. Bottom side of the 68.3, bounced right off of it. Daily open, right? Populated below the new daily volatility range, immediately went up, tested it. Got to the top side of the 68.3, even pushed to the top of the daily range, pulled back to the bottom of the weekly, and here we go. First standard deviation to the top side, 56.67. Just eclipse that. 95.4 Laplace to the top side was at 59.43. And the second standard deviation normal distribution right at the 4-hour. Let me see here. 4-hour. 1, 2. Yeah. Third standard deviation on the 4-hour. About 60.25. Beautiful. What's the downside here in case of Dixie? Remember, Dixie's down there below. It's 2SD and 95.4 Laplace. So there's a 95.4% chance Dixie found its low for the day. So what's that have in store for the markets? We're about to find out in 2 minutes. Let me see here. Bottom side of the 68.3, what is that, 51.56? Yeah, 51.5 area. First standard deviation looks like a little over $50, 50.11. Let's see there we go. Where you at? 95.4 Laplace. Let me see here. Down around 46. This is interesting. Really tight to the downside. 95.4 Laplace, about 46.8. Right above it, 47.1. So 2SD. Down here by, let me check this out here real quick. It's at the bottom of the monthly range. No. What am I talking about anyway? I meant first resistance level. First, second, third up here. We already talked about this, $62, and that's where Solana dumped down from. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see it right back up there. But remember, I mean, we got half a month to go, and Solana already pushed all the way to the top of its monthly. Do I think it's going to close outside there? Hard to tell right now in the middle of the month. Can we get above it before the end? Absolutely. Absolutely we can. Let's see. Good stuff. Okay. You know what? Take a quick peek here. Time is at 9:30. Let's go back over on traditional. Give a couple more probabilities before we take a deeper dive into the little quant analysis here. Dixie's still sticking down there below the 2SD. Let's get SPYs open. Gaparoo! Whee! 6-point gap, huh? All right, man, let's go. Tight daily range. Tight daily range. First thing I noticed right out of the gate. I mean, real tight. Bottom side, 439.88. Top side, 440.09. Jeez. Wow. 20 cents, huh? 20-cent range. You're already above the 1SD. You're already above second resistance level on the new weekly volatility range that came in popping yesterday. Let me scale this down a little bit. There, 95 for Laplace, second standard deviation, right on top of each other, up here about 449.19. Okay. Interesting. It's a 1SD to the downside, 437.09. We do have a very tight volatility range. None of this is out of the question. And you got the 1SD at the bottom of the weekly. This weekly range, though, man. How tight are these resistance or support levels down here? Take a quick peek. Where's the bottom? There it is. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that isn't it. Got another one down here. There it is right there. 99.7 Laplace to the downside. About 424. Where's the last resistance level? Oh, wow. Boy, it is tight to the top side. You are literally... Are you right at the top of the daily range? Man, oh man, oh man. You know what? That was yesterday's. What am I saying here? Yeah, on this open, it's got a little confusing. There is a lot going on here. This daily range is so freaking tight. Wow. Yeah, you heard a wow from old Bilbo. What is that? That is the first resistance level, flip support now. It's at the bottom resistance of the daily volatility range. Top side, literally gapped up above it. It's right here at, what is that, the range? And then you got the first weekly is the top side of the daily volatility range. Let me get a percentage here. Jeez Louise. With that tight of the center, man, this is... I don't know if I've ever seen a daily range this tight. 2.6%. Damn, man. That is really tight. And you are already at the top side, and Dixie's at the bottom of the 95.4 Laplace range. Wowzer. Sounds like a good day to fire up the brokerage account. Here we go. Get this baby in action here. All right. Man, oh man, oh man. Writing's kind of on the wall. I'm not going to spit any signals, though. Don't want anybody to get wrecked because they don't know how to take profits. If you understand how to take profits on low time frame trading, it's not a problem. Not a problem. But if you're one of those swing traders, good luck, man. Good freaking luck. Because with this tight of a range, this thing could literally go all the way to the bottom. I'm not going to BS you, man. If Dixie turns around and runs back to the mean on the daily, look out. Spike a dump. If Dixie gets trapped down there, and which it's down over 1% now. What's the VIX? 5.6. Interesting. I'm excited to see how this plays out. I'm doing absolutely nothing today but sitting in front of here. Got to flush a water heater. Doing some maintenance around the farm. What are you going to do? All you men out there. Huh? You hands-on, boys? Or you pay somebody else to do it? I could pay somebody else to do it. I like doing that stuff, though, right? You want something done right, do it yourself. I mean, have you
And when you
seen
break it, pay someone else.
have you seen Warlord's 5-gallon bucket Wi-Fi setup? Nobody else builds that like that. You think he paid somebody to build that? That is perfection. No way.
Shut.
It's actually awesome. You sent me that pic. I was just rolling. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. You should see some of this shit.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. It's real, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's my pride, though. It's my pride. I don't do it on fiber line. I do it on 3 buckets stacked high.
Yes, sir. It is good stuff, my friend. It is good stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, man. God dang. Kind of mind boggling how tight this range is. I mean, let's just go off yesterday. Let's be real here. Top side, I'm going to go percentage wise, right? What was it? 2.6 today. Yesterday, the daily volatility range, all the supports, all the resistances, 6.67%. Today, 2.6. I would have to say volatility has literally is squeezing this data set. That being said, in this tight of a range, especially the center being 20 cents, so I already said I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing range in that whole area. Let's take a peek at SPY real quick over here on the regular charts. I want to check out the volatility. So what that is telling me is we're going to see some magic here. Is this the 4-hour too? Oh boy, you way out of bounds. What did let me see here one more time. What's the bottom of that range? I need a number. It's still blowing my mind how tight this is. 434 area. 434. That is the reverse Fisher on the 4-hour. That is the reverse Fisher on the 4-hour. Wow. Is there any div being built right now? Way back there. I'm not even going off that. Let me see here. That already pulled back. A little bear move there. Bounced right off the 9 log. And man, this chart is clean, man. Volatility is expanding. Okay, where are you? Let me see the daily. Show me the magic. Not there either, huh? It's going to be on lower time frames. Come on. Oh, boy, right before the close yesterday, the 90-minute was pretty crushed. Yeah, pre-market, look at the expansion, all positively correlated. Let's go to this 45. Nice outlier. Found a new comedian the other day. Ian Bagg. B-A-G-G.
Mm-hmm.
If you have not watched this guy, he just works the crowd. He's a crowd worker, and it is some funny shit. I mean, I was just laughing nonstop. Pretty good stuff. Ian, I-A-N, Bagg. Look him up. Watch some of his stuff. Yeah, it's really good, man. Had me rolling this morning. I was like, I'm going to watch some more Ian Bagg. I was watching as I was going to bed last night. I had my iPhone in bed watching him, just laughing my ass off. It's not a better way. Go to bed laughing, wake up laughing. Can't beat it. Can't freaking beat it. 45, huh? Man, that volatility ripped too. Wait, you get a 6-point pre-market move? Yeah, market opens, you're going to see a lot of outliers. Yeah, old Ian, he's got a dog. No, it's a funny story. I love dogs. Yeah, his wife found a homeless dog, as she called it, on the beach, and he has 5 legs. Brings it home. He's like, that's not a 5th leg. That's his dick. So they named him Hammer. All right, let's see here.
Watch your profanity.
Yep. Look at that volatility on the 33-minute, right before the close yesterday. There you go, man. Wow, look at the DLP. DLP is just up there right at the 2 SD band right now, trending. Actually looking strong, man. Except you're outside. You are outside the power mean band, probably on all these low time frames. Wow. 440. What's wave trend? 430. The lower I go, the more I'm like, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see Dixie get stuck down in that range. That's how bad the 9 is. I mean, going into the close yesterday, A lot of low volatility. Probably not probably a no-brainer pre-market was going to be moving, man. God, look at gold, 1970 now. Thing's starting to push. Thing is starting to push. Good for gold, man. They were getting worried again. Did hit our target. There was a lower target at the bottom of that monthly range. But like I said, correlation can break. Dixie can do its thing, and Dixie dumped. Dixie did dump. All right, man. Let's see how bad Dixie is outside. Good Lord, boy. Bear said, let's have an outlier, boys. All right. Man, it's
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Yeah, where's the news? Where's the news? Got some hidden bear getting ready to play out, too. Man, oh, man. Put some shine.
But the interesting thing is Dixie's setting new lows and crypto's not setting new highs. So it could be a violent pullback when Dixie, like crypto shorts, when Dixie does pull back up.
Oh, yeah. 100%, man. And that's kind of what I was talking about. Dixie being down there below the 95.4 Laplace. Woo!
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. Indeed. Let me see on the 4 hour. Good. Nice 4 hour candle, Dixie. Make me feel proud to hold you. Good Lord. Rejecting off that 99 log MA. Look at that doji. Last 4 hour candle, or the previous 4 hour candle. That thing got down, sent a wick to the bottom of the power mean band, 33 power mean down there, pulled up and just dumped, went straight into trend. And volatility fell off a cliff there. Volatility straight up fell off a cliff, and all the correlations broke. You already had the 981 and the 2400 were negatively correlated, right? That was the only thing holding this data set up, right? Contraction, negatively correlated. Wow. Then you had, let me see here. But the low length was contracting positive, right? So that created that doji, and then bam, oh man, that correlation broke, and the volatility just dumped the market. Beautiful, man. Yeah, good stuff. Now I'm looking on, let me see here. I'm going to look at some of these macro time frames. See if there we go, 99. This is what I'm looking for. So the 99 log MA. Damn. Dixie. Let me see if we're hitting any more bigger, more macro time frame wave trends. Got below it there, but you're tapping up on the 33, or is that the 99? That is the 33. Right to it too. Show me a 3-day wave trend. Okay. Saw a little chatter earlier. And this is where all the VEPS come into play here. And I see, people in the chat talking about these macro levels, right? I think it was Earth Bear talking about it. Didn't think it was going to happen today. Wakes up, boom, it's already at that level. That's a good little pullback there. Another reason to be careful here. Because if Dixie bounces, just like kind of Warlord said, right? We could definitely see a big pullback. And we do have some lower ranges that are untested. I mean, did they test them the previous day? Absolutely. I'm talking about this monthly range. But it's only going to take, Dixie just goes on a rally. Could get pretty extreme. Indeed. I would not doubt it at all. Let me see this 5-day. Let's get a little peeky here. Yeah, nothing right now. Nothing. I mean, had a bunch of bear dev building, right? What's the 5-day wave trend at? 104. Just a little bit over 104. So does this thing go all the way down to the 5-day wave trend, or does it pick it up on the daily today? Go back over here. Let's take a peek at you. Did he say Pikachu? There's that monthly support. So I'm looking for.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Where is that? That's a second. Let me see something real quick. How high did we get? Because there's a top side, right? No, it's a little higher. Squash this down even a little more. Wow. Yeah, this thing's got an unlimited range of the top side, really. I mean, it's filling up the bottom, though. I mean, 99.7 Laplace, 4 standard deviation down here at 103.8. Got a lot of support right here, and you're already below the 95.4% probabilities. So like I said, by the end of the day, if we're going Laplace distribution, 95.4% chance this thing climbs back up above 104.8. That's by the daily close. Got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Doesn't look as extensive it is because I got this thing scaled down. You send this baby out, it starts to get real. Yikes. Nah, just print more money. And I just saw some I didn't even read it. I couldn't. Just the headline was, it was like they're talking about, oh, don't worry, we're not really in debt. They're just going to erase it. Just going to pretend like we're not in debt. I'm like, hey, let's go. That's so American. I love it. Can I do that too? Yeah. I would love to be, hey, yeah, no more bills. I'm paid up. We're good. I don't know anything. I got a car addiction right now. It's a problem. It was motorcycles. That's the problem. I was collecting motorcycles, sold off my bikes. Now I'm collecting cars, I guess. It's a lot more expensive hobby.
Yeah, but it's a better hobby than collecting blocked nostrils.
Yeah, I feel more safe for sure. the older I get, because just like skiing, I don't have a slow gear. I just don't. I never have. Just like on bikes, I do not have any low gears. It's just all rap.
Yeah, and the come-offs, they take a little bit longer to heal up, man. You'll be down for a month.
Yeah.
Instead of a week or a day when you're 18.
Yeah. Dude, the last time I went out trail riding with a friend before I left Nevada, I was so wrecked. Same with skiing. Went out on one of my last powder days. I mean, I was down for like 3 days, just sore as hell. Going, oh shit. Catching up with me. Old age is catching up. Finally. It's been like about the last 4 years. It's really, woo! It's all good. Let me see here. Ian Bag. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bill Burr, Andrew Schultz. Yeah, they're all good. Yeah, Bill Burr is just hilarious. Yeah. Old dads. Yep, seen it. Good. Yeah, it's funny, man. You put any of those guys together, oh my God. Pretty freaking funny. There's some up and comers too on that are always Kill Tony, right, at Joe Rogan's comedy club in Austin. God, it's so funny. What's the dude's name? Hans Kim. Hans Kim is a riot. Oh boy. This day and age, I've been trying to just get as much comedy as possible. Just keep laughing. That's all we got to do. If everybody just started laughing right now, all the evil forces on the planet would just melt away. That's what people don't realize. We all 7 billion people just start rolling laughing together. It would be a big change. Yeah, man.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, get rid of all this madness going on. But is what it is. All right, let's see what kind of let's see what we can do with some of the majors here. Oil's still creeping up almost back to 80. 1966. Oh yeah, what's up, gold? Yeah, hit that level. Hit the top of the weekly, 1SD. Let's see what happens there. Let's go right to, let's start with Apple. Let's check Apple's out. Looky.
We can see where that's going.
Yeah, I mean, boring yesterday. Dumped right out to the top of the weekly and just went sideways all day at the 1SD. Top of the weekly range. Now you got a tight daily. You gap up in the morning above the 1SD. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the top of the daily right there too. It's pretty tight. There's a down. There's the bottom's at the bottom of the weekly range. 181. I want to see the dollar pump. Then I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see some of these daily volatility ranges get tested.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Right.
100%. Gold snuck that one in quite quickly with a wick. That was very sneaky of it.
Very sneaky.
And pushed up. Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, and this thing got jacked up in the morning, sent a wick back down the top side of the 68.3, pulled back up really quick, but you're underneath the 1SD. Let me see, where's the center of the weekly? Because to me, it looks like, we'd have to look. Let me throw Apple on over here. 5 day, huh? Yeah, you almost got to the top of the power mean band. I was calling that on a lot of stocks. Let's see here. Having an outlier still on the 5 day. Wow, look at that returns oscillator. Being very resilient on the top side of the zero mean.
Bottom right Swiss is looking very good on that time frame.
Whoops, 5 day. Yeah, let me look. Total random walk.
Check at the wave trends at the top there.
Yeah.
You can easily reverse failure and then trend to the downside.
Oh yeah.
That's what you would expect. Otherwise, you need some good volatility to carry that RO above the outlier.
Yeah. Got 2 nice bounces off that wave trend. But yeah, like I said, man, it shot it right to the top of the power mean band. Right to the top. Is there any div? No. Wow. Wow. Look at this daily. Yeah, you're above reverse Fisher. There's a wave trend 177. About 10 points down. Where's that put it on the daily? 77. Yeah, there's the bottom of the weekly. Pretty close. More like monthly support. That's 180. Let's see where the first support, maybe even second. It's at 177. Second support on the weekly, yeah, even lower than that. Well, no, that's not the second. That's the first. Hold on here. There it is. Monthly range, probably. Is it? No, a little lower. Yeah, we're not going to get there today. It's 99.7 Laplace, 4 standard deviation on the daily. If this thing does dump out, I don't think we're going to see that today. But this thing is prime on these on the daily to come down, test this wave trend. Especially considering you ran all the way to the daily Fisher. Personal foul here going on. You're a little outside the range. Time for a little mean reversion. Let's see if it matches up over here on the RMLRs. Where are you? Let's get you on traditional. Pop. And if you're watching on TradingView, you can hit that. You can hit the live chat there. Make any requests. I will check them out for you. Got a little backfill happening. This 4 hour. Oh, it's Bitcoin. Jesus, what am I doing? I was like, why does that data set not look the same? There we go. Damn, Apple. Apple on the 4 hour. Got a big spread between these RMLRs. It's at the 4 hour though. Let me look at this 5 day. All right. And again, what's the top side? Over 200. 202. Apple at 202, huh? Check the daily. What do we got right in this range? Yeah, there you go. There it is. There it is right there. Okay, so you got the 11 length RMLR right at the bottom of the daily range. Or I mean second support level on the, Jesus, let me go back over here. Where the hell was that? 177. Yep, there it is. 99.7 Laplace on the daily. Yeah, not happening today. Unless this thing really, really sells off, which I don't see happening. Not that much. Could be wrong though. Yeah, I tell you what, if Dixie makes a run out of that hole, goes to the top side of the 68.3, which that's a pretty big move right now, you could see some of these big dumps. Big time. Wow. But that's on this daily. Like I said, there's the 99.7 Laplace right there on the daily candle. Let me see something. That is the, let me turn off the 30 real quick. I want to see these deviation bands first. All right, gotcha. Let me see the 30. Boom. Yeah, you're up by the second. This thing's primed to come back. Indeed. Let's see this 4 hour again. 73. It's a little low. 74.5. All right, Apple. We did you some justice. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of stocks moving here. We got Airbnb making a move. What a scam. Airbnb is such a scam. You heard it here first, folks. Who else can take a $40 room and charge you $500? The fees are just, I mean, it's such a scam. Never again will I ever use Airbnb. Never. And I've used it quite a bit. And every time you do it, you look at it and you just go, this is a scam, and you just keep doing it. It's just so easy.
Scams. This house is so cool. I'm paying the scam. It's all right.
Dude, it's so amazing. That room and floor, when I was in Miami, the cleaning fee was as much as the room. Yeah, ridiculous. Ridiculous. What'd I end up paying? God, that Miami. Whew, Jesus Christ, that place is expensive, man. Can't remember how much it was.
What would it be?
I think it was
what is it? Like a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, an apartment, a house?
Oh no, dude. It was called the Julia. It's like a little it's like a little boutique hotel. There was probably about
okay.
I would say this how many floors? I think it was 2 floors. There was probably 20 rooms on each floor, only about 40 rooms. But dude, and this was the cheapest I could find, and I paid like $400 a night.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Dude, you could stay in lap of luxury over here, like the nicest place.
Oh, I could probably buy a house for $400.
I mean, shit, bro. For the week that you're there, you could, yeah.
But no, I mean the guys that were staying at the Fountain Blue, dude, they were paying like $700 or something crazy. We'd have to ask MJ. He's rich. Is he in here? No, he's not in here. I think MJ was staying at Fountain Blue.
$700 is actually cheap for Fountain Blue sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I got friends who were there not long ago for like a wedding, and they were paying $2,000 a night.
Yeah, but
that
yeah, the 700 though, that was like a bulk deal. Like
right, yeah, like a comp deal or something.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I would agree. Yeah, places down there. Like I was down there with my lady friend, and so she's got a friend that lives down there. Went over to her apartment, and I'm like, I walk in, man. I mean, the top of the apartment building, I think it was about 40 stories. I mean, beautiful couple pools, hot tubs, workout, just you name it. Beautiful area. I mean, the amenities were badass. I mean, I can agree. But you go up to the apartment, it's a 2-bedroom. It was literally like 700-800 square foot, 2-bedroom. The bedrooms were like closets. And I'm just like, oh, wow, place is nice, you know? And I'm thinking in my head, place is probably like $2,000 a month. Yeah, dumbass, wrong. It's like, oh, yeah. About $5-6 grand a month. It's like, holy shit.
Nah.
You must have an OnlyFans.
Nah, man. I will say the houses you can get in Africa, you'll live like a billionaire. At $6,000 a month, you live like a billionaire. Like in a 6-star hotel, 5-star hotel.
Right.
But anyway.
Yeah, we'll do the big boys here. Let me see. Yeah, let's check Amazon now.
I mean, prices are relative, yeah. So there's reasons why I think they're cheaper in some places than others.
Yeah. And we were down there doing art Basel.
Supply and demand.
So, I don't know, bro. A 3,500 square foot mansion on the edge of Cape Town on the beachfront is going to be a hell of a lot scenic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's about economic supply and demand. Where the resources go to spend the means they have. Right?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Like $400 a month out here depends where you are. You can get, a very modest studio apartment, or you can get like a water closet if you're like in the center.
Yeah, that's about the same as like Johannesburg, Durban, Cape Town.
But Tel Aviv is currently, since a few years, the most expensive city to rent in, per square meter. It's more expensive than Tokyo. It's more expensive than New York. It's more expensive than Paris or London. Jesus. And it's just nuts. And the reason is supply and demand, right? And so you just got people willing to pay exorbitant prices to have a nice size apartment in like the heart.
What's the average salary over there? Like, what would a secretary make?
That's the thing is, like a secretary, a few grand a month, maybe.
Okay.
Like after taxes and everything, maybe a couple grand, whatever.
Yeah, I found some good deals in a couple spots around the world. I can't talk about it publicly though. I'll throw it in the founding fathers for you, Josh.
Yeah. So, but it's all relative.
Thailand, Bali, $250,000.
A typical secretary is not going to have usually these days her own place in like a place like Tel Aviv, unless she's living like in a water closet, or unless she's living, with someone else who's helping her get the bill. Like that's
Yeah, like a little family.
But professionals who have their own places and stuff in a place like Tel Aviv are easily paying a few grand a month on rent easily. Just for like a regular.
How much is a gram of weed?
What? Phase.
My friend said he was paying $100 for a gram of weed.
$100 for what?
Eh?
What'd you say?
A gram of weed.
$100? Yeah.
Of the devil's lettuce.
Well, it depends.
That's ridiculous.
If you have a license, it's obviously a lot less. If you don't, then yeah, that's.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could get one there.
You bet.
I thought you said Bama. I thought you were saying Bama weed. I was like, what? Roll Tide.
Yeah, Roll Tide. Impacting the economy at some point in the next, 3 to 12 months, maybe 24 months.
As the war started, what was the first things to sort of go up in price?
Airplane tickets.
Okay. And then, like, for just living there, like in your fridge.
Like some produce that's typically grown near the envelope where all that happens. So like a lot of flowers and fruits and vegetables, things like that. Some chicken and a little bit on the dairy products. But
would you say increased by 10% currently?
It depends on the thing. It depends on the goods. But there have been some things that have gone up a few percent. Some things have gone up 10 or 15%. Some of that is, of course, as always in every situation of this kind of thing. We saw it happen in 2020. We saw it happen every year since then. Companies just raise prices because they can, like more than they should. Yes, there's a crisis of manpower, but at the same time, it's not catastrophic necessarily, but it is bad. Yeah, it is bad, but it's not catastrophic. But still, companies will always take advantage when they can, like huge corporations. Obviously.
As bad as these daily bond yields. Gee, many Christmas.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
It's
the market's a sea of green right now, pretty much. I mean,
I'm thinking like it's a good time to hit them. To be pretty honest, like if you're gonna hold a bond for 30 years, like when next are you gonna buy it this long?
Yeah, man.
I don't know what next can come.
Well, because it has to do with the yield, right? So because there are times when you could buy a bond, maybe at a little bit of a higher price, but you get a better yield on it. Or there are times when you could buy a bond lower, maybe that'll have a higher yield. Or it has to do with the yield. And a lot of people who were thinking they were smart a couple of years ago buying bonds ended up not losing money, but making less money or having a projected lower gain. So they essentially count it as a negative gain, even though it's still a gain, compared to the bonds they were able to get, a couple of years later. So it really depends. That's why it's not like there's no risk in that either. It's just that there's typically less of a risk, but it has to do a lot with the yields that are projected and the price of the bonds at the time. So that's why those markets
So if I buy a 30-year bond, can I ask, if I buy a 30-year bond today, let's just say the rate is 1%. And then
Right.
5 years down the line, whatever the price is here, I think it's like $5 or whatever. And then 5 years down the line, it increases to $10. And the interest rate moves up, let's say to 2%. I'm still stuck with the 1%? Or do I get that extra 1% 5 years later? Like as the yield increases, so does the yield on my bond?
Yeah, if you have a fixed yield bond, if you have a fixed yield bond, the yield doesn't increase.
So are these fixed, these ones that we see here on the right of Bilbo's screen, or are they like variable?
No, you're seeing the bond market prices, right? So the bond market prices are changing, but the bonds that you actually buy will determine the actual terms of your bond.
I understand.
Yeah.
So then,
you'll
be hunting a cheap 1%. Okay.
Right. Okay. And flexible doesn't necessarily mean better, right? It's just like people thought that buying a flexible mortgage rate was a smarter idea back in around 2000 or 1995. Like, oh, it's a flexible mortgage rate, so that means when it goes up a little, no big deal. But when it comes down a lot, to save a lot of money. Yeah, but then they didn't figure out that the actual prices would increase a lot. That the actual cost.
Yeah, because inflation runs it.
Yeah, and so they were going broke on holding the same property that they could afford 5-10 years before. They were suddenly broke. And
my parents were very clever. They paid 2% above for a fixed rate, and then now we're like 3% below current.
That's a nasty 4-hour candle.
Yeah, I mean, investments typically favor longer-term holders. There's no question about that. Why do markets exist? They exist for companies to be able to raise capital, right? And then the companies can do whatever they need to do with their capital, research and development, big salaries for the people at the top, meager salaries for the people at the bottom, whatever it is they need to do. But the investment side, like the investment money, is what sustains the company, right, and sustains the market. Trading, a lot of companies view us, traders, as people who add no value to the market. We come in, we come out, we come in, we come out. We're constantly putting our money in the market, taking the trade, and if we win, we take the money out of the market. And and of course, most people put their money in the trade, lose money, but they're losing it to another trader, who then probably takes the money out of the market too. So it's not really like the day trader is not viewed as somebody who adds value to the market, which is why they, a lot of.
I disagree. If it wasn't for the day trader, there'd be no word such as capitalism, and no one would be able to pay taxes.
Yeah, capitalism existed before day traders.
This sped it up.
And companies like BlackRock own most of everything, right? So they add value to the market, even though they have traders, because they also have long-term investment portfolios. And also the money that they move in and out of markets on a daily basis with their traders is so massive that the liquidity they're putting in the markets, is significant and does sustain the companies, even when they take out their positions, because they just put positions right away back into the same companies or others, just in whatever other direction they go. So those, the huge firms that have huge bags are adding up. Now, you could argue, well, without the retail trader, there's tons of liquidity that wouldn't enter the market. Yes, there is, but we're talking about it's a very small percentage of capital compared to the big firms. The day traders are putting in, retail traders are putting in relatively small amounts of money compared to the massive firms that own just about everything and trade just about everything. But it is still important. It's a very important layer of liquid that enters and exits the market, the retail layer. It's super important, even though companies say it has no value. It's not true that it has no value. It just doesn't add necessarily long-term value to a particular company. But that's just the opinion, again, of usually people who think that they're smarter than they are, and who don't necessarily understand the big picture as much as they think that they do. Because they're just humans at the end of the day making those analysis. They're no smarter or dumber than anyone else. you know. So there's a lot of misperceptions on what is of value in the market, and when it comes to who's putting the capital in the market and how it's being moved around. Like retail trading is actually incredibly important, even though it's a small percentage of the money, because it keeps the wheels in motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at this dollar. My God, I'm all the way down on the 9 minute. This thing's oof.
Crushed.
Oof. Yeah. Looking for a bunch of bull div to be setting up. I mean, you're above the zero mean right now. I mean, this thing turns up here on the move, but variance is low. I mean, look at the outlier to the downside, and then it came all the way down, positively correlated. Got a couple little 9 minute candles to the top side on this negative correlation, but you're back in a random walk after the trend. Looking for a steady amount of bull div building on it, and it's just, well, you got the 6 minute hanging up above here. That's not even it. There we go. It's a little better. That's a little better. Still below the zero mean though. Man, oh man. Dollar looks very, very, very weak. Look at the 1 minute. Need a warning. Goodness gracious.
It's gonna slip, dude.
1 minute's riding down the 33 power mean right now. It is this. I mean, you got wave trend crossing up Fisher right now. I don't know if it matters much though. This thing is looking not very good. Not very good indeed. And boy, these markets are just greened up. Green. Look at Boyle was just up 9. Wasn't it up 8% or something? This thing flipped around quick. Jesus. Down 2.6.
This might be Russia's opportunity to break the 90 level. Like when we were looking at the ruble, USD, RUB.
Yeah, let me go.
We're looking at it 90s to 100. Now it's back down to the 90s, looking for continuation to the downside, which would mean it's getting stronger to the USD as it gets to zero.
Yike. Here in the 4 hour. Oh my goodness. Algo's got this thing.
There's still a delta between what they charge per barrel versus the market price.
God damn. Look at the 4 hour dollar ruble pair. Wow, man. Little wiki. All these wicks down through the 95 for Laplace. They almost all of them are pulling back up inside the 68.3. Oh, this is Algo Central, man. Jeez Louise. Zero ruble on the daily. Having a little bit of an outlier to the downside. Just look like on a 5-day. Hmm. 5-day ruble trying to dump the dollar down below the 9. What is that? 33? Yeah, let's pull this up a little bit. And that.
Since before the war started, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see when the war started. You can see that spike and dump. That's when the war started.
Yeah. Wow, man. Wow. Jesus. Yeah, that pair's very interesting. Let's see here. Variance low. This thing's setting up any bull? Well, a little bit. Yeah, definitely setting up some bull div. Right at the 33 log MA. Right above 33 power mean. Total random walk. Interesting indeed. Just look like a 4 hour one more time. Yeah, you're just running it down. Dollar losing strength, man. Yeah, Euro's up, pounds up, Aussie's up. Everything's up on the dollar.
For now.
Even the damn Canadians.
Oh, let me check my side.
That's when you know it's
rough. Should be at our top.
That's when you know it's rough. Canadian dollar's up on the U.S. dollar. Sorry, Canadians. Sorry, Canadians. What else we got here? There's 22. So almost 23 kwacha per dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So looking, our rates are usually minus 30 units. So one on the street is minus 30 units.
Take that dollar. Take that. Let me see here.
No, that's us getting hurt by it.
Yeah. Oh, I know. We're
going to have to reverse that sucker back down to 17, baby.
Yeah, Jesus.
And now, not looking good, bro.
God, man, you would think we'd be getting a different chart than this. Not though.
Mm-mm.
Need to go into the finance ministry's office and start raising hell, dude.
I'm thinking it's
be like, look, we must show strength.
If some bad news comes out, this thing can run to 30. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think this today, the candle we're looking at, this is the reversal. Believe it or not.
Yeah, look at this 5-day. Just getting a little peek here. Wow, man. Wow. Let's bring it back in. Tell you what, though, when this thing moves, it moves. There's no doubt about it. What's we got here? Seems really getting whipped here. Took a pound. Yeah. Coming back. You're up above wave trend. Old pound. Sticking it to the dollar. Actually having an outlier on the 5-day. Is this thing going to run to the top of the power mean band? 1.27? Possibly. You see where we're coming up under the wave. Above wave trend there on the 3-day. What about 2-day? Yep. Above 33 power mean too. Show me the money. 1.25 is the Fisher. See the 4-hour here. Yeah. You are cooking. Cooking with coconut oil. All right. All good. Time is it? 10:19? Gotcha. All right. If there's nobody in the chat going to request any Forex pairs, I'm going to go back over here into crypto here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, Solana back at 56. Yeah, pulled back a little bit. Thing really buzzing. A lot of volatility in Solana, man. Big time. AVAX making a nice little. Come on, populate. 4 hour. Yeah, because what'd that get down to? Yeah, like 15.6. All right. Wave trend 90 minute. Did you get a test there? Yeah. The recent pullback sent a couple wicks below the 33 log MA and wave trend and kicked it right to the top of the power mean band. 33 log MA or 33 power mean. Looks like that wick almost got there. Good stuff. So the 90 minute. AVAX. Another good blockchain, man. Let me see here. Setting up some hidden bull. Singing across a zero mean. Maybe on a backfill. Is this thing going to pump that much today, though? I don't know. 18.75. See what this looks like. Where are you? Okay. Right back at the center of the daily. Daily above weekly. Like to see that. And monthly. And this thing's set up pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, where's that? Wow. Yeah, AVAX. Top of the monthly range. Another one. All right. Top of the monthly range on AVAX is like 15.85. 2 weeks to go in the month, by the way. So I'm looking at a lot of crypto assets going. Crypto could get a little cool off here. Crypto could get a little cool off. Especially like things like AVAX, Sol. Like right now, am I buying Sol, adding it to my stack up here? No, absolutely not. I mean, you're literally, and if you look at Solana, let me see. There it is right there. Yeah, what's it at? Yeah, like 62 or something. Yeah, close to 62. I mean, that was literally the high. Let's go back. Where are you? No, you tapped that sucker. There it is. There it is. Perfect too. Sent 1, 2, 3 wicks right into it. That was last week. Top side of the monthly range. Been having some nice little bounces, but more or less down ever since then. Whoa, where you going, silly? Things sped up on me. Here we go. Like at the end of the month, I wouldn't be surprised to see Solana closing right around the top of the monthly range. She got some nice support with this weekly, though. You want to close above this weekly range. If Solana closes this weekly, we got a ways to go, right? It's only Tuesday, man. But like, let's even say above 55. I like that. Pretty bullish. Even that I'm talking about Solana closing a weekly above $55 is amazing. Anybody that's a Solana backer, I'm sure would agree. Solana literally dropped to $8 in the bear. Everybody's like, oh yeah, bear market's almost over. I'm like, where were you when Bitcoin was at 15 grand and went to 30? Yikes. And now Bitcoin's sitting at what, 36 something? Goodness gracious, people. Wake it up. Wake it up. Crypto's doing something different. Indeed. Bonk. Oh, bonk. Had a big ass pullback. And that thing was like at 2.6 or something. It's at 1.9 now. Back up in there. Good stuff. Doge started to make a move. I mean, it was hovering around 7 cents forever. Good on Doge. Gave people a little excitement. All right, so where you going, buddy? I'm going to take a peek here, too. Solana on the RMLRs. Let's take a peek here. It's on 4 hour. No. One more peek here at the weekly. Look at this weekly candle on Sol. Oh, of course. Big doji, man. Big doji. So this week, I almost hit the 1 SD. 68.3 Laplace to the top side on the weekly. First standard deviation to the bottom side. Pretty much where this doji's ranging right now. Still looking mega bullish. And let me see here. Just which is that? Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, you're getting ready to cross back up, man. Interesting. I like you. You're going to cross back up to 30 right here. And boy, this thing charges. The end of the month. Was this the weekly? Let's see. What are these RMLRs at? $25. Good Lord. That'll wake everybody up. If that were to happen. Those are not the levels. Those aren't the droids I was looking for, though. Not even these droids. You know, this... Hard pressed to find anything bearish on Solana. Not going to lie. This thing is just doing its thing, man. Doing its thing. What am I on, 3-day? Wow. Yeah, 3-day. That previous 3-day candle closed at the 3 SD. Sent a wick probably to the 5th. Yeah, pulled back, closed inside the 99.7 on the 3-day. When Solana was at its highs up there, around the top of the monthly range, exceeded the top of the monthly range, all you got to do, look at the 3-day candle, right? I mean, there was a 99.7% chance that thing was going to pull back and close inside 56.6, and it did. It's beautiful. Wait a minute. What were these numbers on these RMLRs? 36. Jeez. $36, huh? I mean, we know what's at the top of the monthly at about 35.5. Sitting right on the 11 length RMLR right now on the 2-day. Do not want to close this 2-day inside. Indeed. Got $25 Solana down here at the 30 length RMLR. When does this close? Yeah, 30 today, right? Today. Yeah, 14th. Oh, God, yeah. A year ago today, had to put my best friend down. That date will live on in my mind forever, probably. I miss my friend. Yep, I miss my friend. Had to order his sister diapers yesterday. That's where I'm at right now. I got a 100-year-old dog. She is a sweetie, though. But she could barely get up the stairs this morning. God, man, what a life. Oh, dogs are great. Until you lose your friend. Until you lose them. And it's just devastating. It's like, oh, my God.
Well, they're great. It's just that we're human.
Yeah.
But they're great from beginning to end. No question about it. They're amazing.
Yeah. Hard to practice non-attachment with a lovely little pup.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to be emotionally attached to something, get a dog.
Yeah. You'll be emotionally attached real quick.
Let that be your... Other than humans, dogs are a very strong emotional attachment.
Yes, they are. Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe a year's went by already. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, man. It's something
pretty freaking crazy. Let me see here. Yeah, Soul Swarming on 2-day. Let's go to the daily. See how this thing's hanging. Oof, boy, it's trying hard to stay above that 11, man. Yesterday, dumped down, closed below it. Backfilling this daily candle right now. Tell you what, a Solana can close above 56. I mean, you're right at it, man. You're above the RMLR right now. It's at 44.46. Just close above that today. Close above that today. I'm telling you, man. Pretty strong. Pretty freaking strong looking on the daily. Not going to lie, giving us a good target to the downside, too, if it does pull back. 37.7. I don't know about that. Let's see this 4-hour. Right between them. And they're both of them are above the 33 log MA. Or I mean the 33 power mean. Got too many 33s around. Yeah, that 4-hour definitely sent a wick up 2SD. Boop, boop, boop. On this 4-hour candle, which you will see right here. Where's the wick? There's the 2SD, the skinny blue line. Sent a wick above it a little bit, but yeah. Didn't have not closed a 15-minute candle above this 4-hour 95 for Laplace. Which makes sense, right? 95.4% chance during this 4-hour candle that literally is getting ready to close in 29 minutes. So you're right back at the top of the weekly, which set up perfect. This thing gathers up some liquidity for this 4-hour close. Where's the next 90, probably up around 2SD, 95 for Laplace. We're going to have the new 4-hour coming in. Solana about to pick it up and go right back up to about $60. No. There's a lot of buy pressure, man. Soul's got a lot of good things cooking. 62. Just go on a limb thinking, man, at the end of the month, I mean, we got 2 weeks. There's a lot of time, but you got a lot of support. You got a lot of support for Soul. I'm going to be a bit surprised to see that thing close around $62 at the end of the month. $62 at the end of the month. Let me see here. Giving Soul a lot of love lately. Daily. Whew. Of course. Hidden bull on the daily. Hidden bull on the daily. And a lot of hidden bull. I remember, can't really go over a 3-day on Sol. There's not enough history. Thing is still trending, man. Still trending. You're below the zero. I mean, the fact this thing hasn't dumped out even more is pretty impressive, to be honest. Pretty impressive. Especially if we get a lower low here. You set up some more hidden bull on the 3-day. Look out, man. Look, freaking out. Look what happened last time. That hidden bull kicked off a nice little run. Nice little run. And look, I mean, you had bear divs setting up. Cross the zero mean. Not having it. Set up more hidden bull. Set up more hidden bull from the cross. You're already setting it up from the cross here. 3-day Doge. Let me see here. When's that thing? The 12th. Yeah, this thing closes today, too. This thing closes today. 3-day. Sol is being resilient, man. That's what we want to see. Where's the top of this power mean band? 31. Let's climb. This thing's probably going to pop. You'll probably see top side of the power mean band around 32.5. 32.5. Wave trend's probably going to be about 30. See the 2-day. I mean, Entropy is turned up inside the 2SD band, but this thing is still trending. Still trending. I said setting up hidden bull again from the cross. I'd like to see this down to the 2SD band though, because you'll be setting up three little pops of hidden bull. Let's see here. And if you see this thing close, when does this 2-day close? When did this thing open? Today? So we got a 2-day and a 3-day closing today on Solana. Again, interesting. You close this 2-day and 3-day above this weekly range, I like it. If Solana closes below 51.8 today, you close down here around the bottom side of the 68.3, not looking as good. Not looking as good in my opinion. Let's see here, let's go to daily. We're just there. This thing's been riding. I mean, hadn't even came back and tested the top side of power mean band. Since this thing was it launched from about $23. Variance doesn't lie, man. Get your outlier to the top side. Had a little moment where it was positively correlated. Get these 3 daily candles down. Look, man. Thing flipped negative. And today, boom, it's popping. Hidden bull. Prediction model is to the downside. This entropy is turning back down in the trend. Everything's negatively correlated. If everything starts contracting here, this thing will float up. There's no doubt about it. We have seen it before. And I like this 4 hours pretty much tested wave trend. I'm saying. I mean, this 4 hours still up. Just happened to come down and test when 33 power mean was crossing up wave trend. Tested that area, popped, had a little pullback again to the 33 power mean. And now this 4 hour candle, popping. Let's see if it can close above 56.08. What is there? 9 log MA. That literally, it's flipping back and forth. Returns are literally right there. Right at the mean. If it flips blue, returns are above the mean. Right? Above the mean, variance rising. Like right now, it just flipped again blue. If it flips and stays pink, returns below the mean, variance rising. The 33 and the 9 are flipping. Flipping. In real time. There we go. Powerful on a 4 hour. This thing's wanting to make a little move here. I want to see it close above that area though. Above 56. Above 56. Remember, this 4 hour closes in at 11. 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Volatility looks good. Everything's positively correlated. Expanding. Got to 2400 at a 99. I mean, look at the 4 hour. Look at all the bull div, the whole pullback. It was just setting up. Bull div. Finally touched, and bam, that last point. And then it, boop, one more point. Boop. To be honest, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. What's 59.7? 59.7. What's a 95 for Laplace? Right, pretty much there. Two SDs right on it. 60. I'd be a bit surprised to see Sol close up here, man. Where this chart's looking. Now, obviously, Dixie's weak right now, right? You pop back over on there. See a number. Yeah, it's continuing down, man. It is continuing down. Gold. Why aren't you popping more, man? Why aren't you popping more? People are afraid of you, I think. People are afraid of you. I think everybody figured out there's no supply cap. What do you mean gold didn't have a supply cap? It doesn't have a supply cap. It's an unlimited supply. I don't know how else to put it. Go dig some out of the ground. Add it to the pool. Now, is it manipulated? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see here.
Biddy's having a nice trending move to the downside that just banged the 3012 RMLR.
Did you say Biddy?
Yeah, it banged the
Oh, it sure did.
down.
Solana holding strong while it did it too. What time frame?
15 minute.
15 minute. Let's go to the 15.
Well, it's having a trending move on the old entropy indicator. On the current ones, it's just an expanding random block. But still, very nice move to the downside. Hit that third band down on the 15 minute 3012 RMLR.
It sure did. Rejected
And
off
if it
of the
stopped
30.
down in that mean reversion would be in progress once it stops.
Prediction model is to the downside on the 15 minute. 36. Get them. Solana holding pretty strong up there. Still up 8%. I think it was up 11. Yeah, Bitcoin. A little sell off. We all know what's on at 33.4. Bitcoin going to make its way down there. Amen.
I mean, that was a $700 move in the last hour.
Yeah.
From that RMLR above to the old third band down. So
32.
If you like seeing mean reversions and mean expansions and zigzags from the returns, there you go.
12 hour, but I'm
perfect example of how that works.
There is just nothing at 33.4, man. I mean, I'm searching. Actually, 9 log MA on the 2-day, huh? 9 log MA on the 2-day is right about the top of the monthly range. Is baby going to be for it? Maybe, man. Maybe. We got some bear dead, man. Nice rejection off the zero mean. Prediction model flip going into a random walk. Got volatility expanding. 525 and the 2400 are negatively correlated. 981's not. Could that be next? You're about to find out. Remember, this thing closes today. 2-day closes today. So we do have a 2-day 9 log MA right at the top of the monthly range. It would give me a lot of pleasure to see this thing just rip down, test it, and rip it right back up. Just prove it. 290. Yeah.
Guys, if you like what you watch and you're on TradingView, smash that rocket icon. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button, comment, share, do whatever you do.
Yeah, what he said. Good stuff.
Yeah, no.
And come interact. Not too many streams. You can just jump in the TV chat and interact. Hell, you come into Discord. Yep. We can hear your beautiful voice. Exactly. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. We're friendly. We don't bite unless you're in the Shark Tank. Then we bite.
Right.
I just saw your return message. Yes, rough, huh? Flat is the key word, my friend. Yeah, buddy. Putting in some work, son. Putting in some work.
Yeah.
Hey guys, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about it though.
Yeah,
but
when the situation backfire,
bro. Don't worry, they won't do anything. Okay, let's see how that worked out.
Yeah, exactly.
You want some more to the north? We got some for you too.
Yeah, I'd just rather they stay freaking quiet. I'm tired of what's going on over.
Yeah, it's madness, man. It's madness.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that 33-minute, man. That 33-minute definitely had some hidden bear. Well, that thing dumped out nice, too. Went right in the trend. Nice sharp entropy plays there. Man, a DLP spike, too. This thing going to run it all the way up. This guy sounds like he's cheering on Bitcoin to the downside. Yeah, we're all about mean reversion. When I see something mean reverting, I get all excited. Indeed. Indeed. Been a beautiful day. Got a lot of work done yesterday. Got a lot more to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, upkeep of a patch of land is never a job fully done.
Yeah.
Right? There's always more to do.
Just like somebody said the other day, everybody wants to live in the boonies, so they got to do boony shit.
Yep.
I don't live in a condo where they come and mow my yard and clear the snow and do all that. It's on me.
Right.
And I am a freak of nature. There's nothing out of place. Everything is in order. There's no entropy is in trend on my property at all times. There is no randomness. When there is, I flip out. Like when I literally went to bed early, I was going to get a good night's sleep. 10 o'clock, dog's whining at midnight. Put him out on the leash. Then he gets all tangled up. I think he had the shits or something. I mean, he came back yesterday and he had some blue, something like turquoise on his hair. And I'm like, oh my God, what'd you get into? So then I bring him back in. He's barking. He's like, comes right up to the back and just starts barking. I go outside. He's like tangled up in all kinds of different shit. So I let him in. 2 hours later, he's whining again. Put him out on the leash for good this time. And as soon as the sun started popping up, he's out there whining. I go out. He's so tangled up. I was like, all right, come in. Slept for a couple hours and he's back outside. Then my old girl is just, you okay, girl? Boy, they sleep heavy as they get old, man. I used to be able to wake her up in a heartbeat. She just sleeps through everything now. Probably what I'll do if I make it to 98 years old, which she'll be in about a month.
Boy,
oh
yeah, are you going by the old 7 multiply?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she'll be 14. It's like, wow, man. She is mean reverting to the Rainbow Bridge. She's such a cutie. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Time isn't airing. You know, you can just tell. You can just tell sometimes. But she literally chased the ball yesterday. I mean, we used to go all day. I used to go to the dog park like 3 times a day when I was out west. She would do nothing but chase the ball for a solid hour and a half. The second time back, she just dropped the ball and went to the bottom of the stairs. I was like, oh, you done? She still chased it, though, man. She's giving me props. I'm like, good girl. Good girl. Yeah, Bitcoin's trying to pop out of this.
Yep.
Which, let's see on the RMLR. Let's see on the, we get a wick too. These wicks usually are rando. Went below the 1SD on the daily and the 4 hour. Gotcha. Ran up to the 95.4 Laplace. Today, let me see here. Yeah, closed one. Have we closed below or above a 4 hour? Let me check this out real quick. 95.4. Nope. They must be right. They were right on top of each other. Son, where in the hell are you? Bottom side of the 68.3, top side of the 68.3. Where in the world? Boy, it's that high, huh? 95.4 is way up there. That's what I'm looking for. I haven't closed 1 4 hour candle above its current 95.4 Laplace. Try it on this candle. You got about 12 minutes, and it is actually trying to push to the downside. Let's see what this closes. It's about the end of the stream when it does, so yeah. False. I mean, what XRP get wrecked or what? Not too bad. Not too bad. Everybody crying. Oh. False ETF. That's why you shouldn't watch the news, man. ETF. What's an ETF? ETF. How about VEPS? How about Quant, man? Get in here. Dig into the charts. Stop watching the news. Pretty insane. Pretty insane indeed.
And if you're surprised by what you see on here, doesn't look normal to you, it's because it's not normal. It's the stuff that the outliers use. This is the stuff that the HFTs use.
Yeah, exactly.
Just in a different format. Ours are all pretty human readable.
Readable. Let's see. 24-hour rect. What do we got? How many liquidations? 132 million in longs. How in the hell do you get liquidated in a long position right now? You guys, Bitcoin, there is a probability for Bitcoin to pull back to about 33.5, 33.4 area. If you guys are still sitting in longs, if I was in a long, first I'd be smacking myself because I don't just sit in longs or shorts. I'd be like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Get the hell out of the position. Guys, it could get worse. Instead, you're probably adding on to your position and drawing that liquidation point up even closer. The madness needs to end. And that's what we're mainly here for. You guys, it's all about risk. The biggest part of your edge should be risk management. Should be risk management. If you have a good risk management strategy, and by that, I'm going to go against the grain with YouTube Jimmy. When I say you have a good risk management strategy, you're not putting stop losses in the system. You're monitoring your trades. If a position gets bad, get out of it. Try to limit out of the position. Crypto is always going to give you an opportunity, right? There's a lot of volatility. You're probably going to be able to get a limit order exit. If not, mark it out before it gets too bad. I've seen it happen so many times. So many times. Where people just stay in the position. It'll get better. It'll get better. It'll get better. I'm even going to add on. It's like, wow. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. That is not a very good business model. Indeed. It is if you're trying to go bankrupt. That is for damn sure. And even some shorts. Even some shorts get liquidated. That's because they're going heavy leverage to the downside. Any little bounce on Bitcoin. I mean, 44.27 million. This is all of crypto. All of crypto. And of course, you can't believe news. News says last 24 hours, 200 million have been liquidated in crypto. It's 176.98. Yeah, let's just add on another 25 mil. Nobody will notice. Make it look worse. Jesus. Majority longs, though. Majority longs. Just getting liquidated. I'm telling you. People better be careful. Better be careful out there. You're going to end up being one of them. Indeed. Like I said, Solana being really resilient, man. Really is. Just hanging up here. Still up 9%. Bitcoin's down, what, 0.7? Good on Solana. Love seeing it. Love seeing it. Some of these cryptos turned around.
On my daily options and RMLRs, I'm looking at Biddy having another intercept today on the 3012 and the in my power meet.
On the daily?
Yeah, on my daily, I've got my 30 power meet, whatever it's intercepting at the 3012 RMLR.
Yeah, because mine's on 33, yours is on 30. Let me drop this down a little bit.
That's real prices.
It's pretty damn low.
Yeah. In any case, wouldn't be surprised to see movement in the next 0 to 4 candles.
Especially on this daily.
Yep.
I mean, this thing mean reverted to the 11 length going up to the top side. You're literally right now below. And you got an RMLR down here on the daily at where? 33.8. 33.860. 33.811. 33.4 is where the top of the monthly range is. Oh boy, this thing drops down to 33.4. We're going to see so many long liquidations. People never learn, man. People never learn. Sad state of affairs. What you got to do? Have some risk management, man. Get out of bad positions. Stop using leverage. People are confused. You don't need leverage with volatility, man. That's what leverage is for. Non-volatile markets. Is there any markets right now that are non-volatile? No, not really. Not really. There's a lot of volatility everywhere. Everywhere. So be careful out there, folks. Don't be one of them. Don't be one of the statistics. Don't be one of them. Star meme. all these crap coins. People getting liquidated, trading the crappers. What a bummer.
You are not getting money back. Get out of my way.
You sure are not. You sure are not getting any back. Let's see something here. So what else before we wrap this dog and pony show up?
Euro Swiss franc.
Euro Swiss franc. Yeah, man. Really?
It's a random one. Why not? It's a random one.
I don't even think I have it in my watch list.
EURCHF.
I mean, I got the Swiss. Yeah, I don't. I got USD franc.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I got pound franc.
I mean, you could always just type it in.
I could. Oh, Wanda.
It's not a random walk on it, really.
Yeah, let's go.
It had a nice flash on the Volatility. 981.
Oh yeah. Swiss are getting train rolled. Let me see here. Having an outlier. Getting ready to cross a zero mean too. Oh man, it's gonna be ready to pop. What's this look like on the 5-day? We got some targets.
Yeah.
We got a wave trend up here at especially close today above that 33 log MA, and this thing is probably running to 0.97. Wave trend, maybe even top side of the power mean band. Because there is no bear setting up right now. I mean, you got an even data set on the top side. I don't know, man. This thing goes a little higher. There is. That's right.
Did we look at British pound US dollar today?
Pound dollar. I don't know if I did pop on there. I popped on euro. I don't know if I popped. Oh. The pound is got the hammer out. It's like Ian Bragg's dog, gold hammer. Damn.
Yeah. It's had a respectable move for a day.
Intraday, 1.4%. Pretty big.
Yeah.
Forex.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Let's see what we're tapping here. You're above the 99. We got wave trend here on the 5-day. What's happening? You're above it. You are literally at the 33 log MA. We're right now, barely above it. Barely above it. Blow this up a little bit. Damn, I am doing the P dance. Like, wow. Yeah, this thing could be running to the 33 power mean, maybe 1.25. Could be. That's what it's looking like, especially if you close today above that 33 log MA. You definitely see it. Interesting. Kind of new pound. Take advantage of that weak dollar. Take advantage of that weak dollar. Everybody else is. Why not you? Let's go.
Right.
I mean, literally everybody. Hell, the New Zealand dollar's up 1.69. We got some good intraday moves here against the dollar. Dollar just acting all weak. Could finish on the dollar. Let's see. Yeah, man. This thing is just struggle busing, man. But like I said, there's where we could get the bounce. On the 5-day, heading down to what, 104.082? I am literally sitting here squirming. We're going to wrap this thing up, or I'm going to have an accident like my dog. I'm going to have to wear a dog diaper. Maybe I should just wear some Depends when I start to stream. Life of a bachelor, day trader. UPS the guy's like, you look pretty healthy to be wearing Depends. Yeah, well, I never leave the computer. So there you go. All right, guys. Look, we gave you a good analysis. But hey, at the same time, this stream is open for requests. So request something. How's that sound? You come into the Discord, you can speak. All right, you can speak. All questions will be answered, though, and anybody is allowed to come in to this Discord and interact with the live stream if you'd like. Got questions about what we do here at Alpha Trading? Come on in. Come on in. We will answer your questions. Let's see. Link to the Discord is in the description of all the videos. You know, hey, let's see here. Give us a follow. Hit that rocket icon, right? Not all rockets are good. This rocket is a good rocket. Let's hit it. Let's help us get some videos on Editor's Pick. We've had one. Did really good, too. Yeah. You know how traders are. They're fickle, man. They're just bouncing around. We're here for you guys, though. If you want a real on-time quant analysis on these markets, you want to know where these probability levels are at, come join us every morning. We're starting these streams at 9:20 Eastern Standard Time. You know why? Because it's 4:20 somewhere. That's right.
That's right.
Right now, it's 4:20. We're starting it at 4:20 for old ZenTap. Perfect time. It's all fired up.
Right.
Yeah.
Good time.
Good time. That being said, appreciate all the support in the Discord and on TradingView. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 4:20 somewhere. That is 9:20 Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace, guys.